Welcome into 2021 Albany Dutchmen player introductions. I'm Joey Palatsky, voice of the Albany Dutchmen, and today I'm joined by lots of talent out of the MAAC conference. Ryan McGee is a junior outfielder at Siena College. He's from Schenectady by way of local Colony Central High School, where he was a Times Union First Team All-Star, and he was also a member of the 2019 Albany Dutchmen. Mike Handal, a junior outfielder at Fairfield University from Garden City, New York. He was named a Nassau County All-Conference player at Garden City High School, and he was also a member of the 2019 Albany Dutchmen. Walker Sutman, a junior pitcher at Fairfield University from Waterford, Connecticut, where he was first-team All-State and All-Conference as a senior at Waterford High School. And Colin McVeigh, a freshman pitcher at Fairfield University from Lansdale, Pennsylvania, where he was back-to-back Catholic League champion at LaSalle. Guys, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
All right, so first question here, Mike and Ryan. You guys were on the Dutchmen together in 2019. How excited are you guys to get back in that Dutchman uniform this summer?
Ryan, you can take this one.
All right. Really excited. My first experience, my freshman year coming onto the Dutch, I was a local kid. I knew a couple other local kids, but getting to know different guys from around the league and even around the country really builds your baseball knowledge, builds your feel on the field. Stuff like that. I got to know Handy a lot because he was an outfielder. I was working with him a lot. So he was also roommates with Nick Malello, who is on my team and also a local. So just getting to know him, different friends, different stuff like that, being on the field together was really fun. I can't wait to get back out there.
Yeah, piggybacking off McGee, the Dutchman, my first experience was absolutely amazing. I think the atmosphere and being in Albany itself was just a great environment to be in, to play baseball. I had a lucky opportunity to be with Nick Graybeck, who played on the team for 2 years, and I lived right across from him with a host family. And just that experience itself was awesome. The guys, like McGee said, all over the country, and you come together for almost 3 months, not even, and you guys are all family. I'm in touch with McGee, I'm in touch with Malillo, Graybeck, go down the line, you name it. We all reach out to each other and still keep in touch, which is just great.
Mike, how'd you find the Dutchmen originally? How'd you end up in Albany going into 2019?
I was recommended by Nick Graybeck. So Nick Graybeck's on Fairfield with me. He's a senior now, pitcher. He recommended that I would go there. So he reached out to Davey, who then reached out to me, and it was a no-brainer to come to Albany.
All right, we're going to get into your backgrounds a little bit here. Mike, I'm going to the guy sitting next to you here, Walker. You were first-team All-State for baseball and captain for basketball in high school. Did you have any offers to play college basketball? Which did you enjoy more growing up? And, if you guys are on the court, playing together this summer, how are you shaping up out there?
Yeah, I always loved playing basketball. I played my whole life, and we were lucky enough to win the state championship my senior year, and so that was a good way to cap off my career. But I always wanted to play baseball in college. I knew from the start that's what I wanted to do. So I never really looked toward the basketball route. But still today, we go to the gym sometimes. We play pickup, and hopefully over the summer, some of the other guys will play basketball too, and we can run a few games. But basketball, it was always something I loved to do. But I always liked baseball more and wanted to do that in the future.
You think some of the other guys on this team might be scared to run against you?
I don't know. I play with Mike Handal sometimes. He's a good 3-point shooter, so we have some good matchups every here and there.
How are you guys looking if you're playing one-on-one? If you go out there today, right after we're done with this one-on-one, who's winning?
Well, he's got a height advantage, so I don't know. But maybe I can shoot.
Okay. I got you.
It'd be a physical game, though. It'd be physical.
Be a good match.
Yeah. Colin, next question for you here. You pitched in the league championship for your team at LaSalle. How are you so comfortable getting the ball in big games? Obviously, back-to-back league champion in high school. Just talk a little bit about that, getting the ball in that championship game.
Yeah, obviously it was a special moment. I pitched that semifinal game too. Didn't go as deep, but coach gave me the ball. He had confidence in me, and I think my confidence honestly all came from my teammates. They were all backing me the whole way, and once you have that, I feel like I'm ready to go if my teammates are ready to go behind me.
Yeah, I get that for sure. Mike, you were ranked the best defensive outfielder in Long Island. Just talk a little bit about being both very solid with the glove in the outfield and, being reliable with the bat as well.
Yeah, so having the confidence in the outfield and knowing that I get good reads and stuff like that. It definitely correlates into how I'm hitting. If I make a good play out in the outfield or I back someone up and make a good throw, stuff like that, it carries into the next at bat and then go on from there. So I think both of them just feed off of each other.
Ryan, next up for you here. Obviously, you're the one local guy in this chat. You were second team Times Union All-Star as a junior, first team as a senior. Talk about a little bit about Colony baseball and talk a little bit about how special the Capital Region baseball scene is.
I mean, 518 in the Capital Region, definitely we have some good baseball products coming out of here recently. I feel like it's definitely on the rise compared to other sports in high school now. A lot of kids trying to get into baseball. I mean, really, high school was good. Loved my team, loved my teammates, really developed a lot in high school. I felt like started to learn the game more. Just glad for the friendships I could have made in high school. I loved my team, the chemistry we had and stuff like that. And it's something I wish I could take back every day. I mean, it's like your childhood now, but we're on to bigger and better things. So, I mean, definitely looking forward to the future, but also really, really liked high school ball, really liked being out there. Really good time.
Yeah, another thing I want to touch on with you, Ryan, is your housemates with Ben Seiler and Ala Marinchak, who are your teammates at Siena and obviously local high school baseball products. And you're both playing or all three of you are playing for the Dutchmen this summer. How'd that end up coming about? Was that a planned thing, or did you guys all just happen to fall here, or what?
Well, I mean, our coach really looks into it, Coach Rossi at Siena. He really tries to get us to places he believes where we're going to succeed and also maybe outside the box, get you out of your comfort zone. So being local and having Albany right here in the Dutchmen, usually playing at Siena, it's very convenient for me. Wouldn't have to travel or anything like that. And I know Coach Davey, love Coach Davey. He's a great coach. So getting Ben and Arlo also with being local guys, it kind of just came with it. We didn't really discuss or anything because you only have a certain amount of same players from the same team on the team. But I was with Ben freshman year as well. So I knew coming back that me and Ben would most likely have a good shot at being on the Dutchman again. So just building that consistency freshman year when I first got here in the summer and then wanting to come back for Coach Davey this summer again.
Yeah, staying on the topic of summer ball, Walker, you played for the Oneonta Outlaws in 2019. What went into your decision to switch PGCBL teams and come to Albany this summer?
Well, last summer I had a connection up in New York where I was able to stay up there because there was no baseball going on down here and I wanted to play something. So I reached out to Coach Dave and I was able to have something with him, play a few games with him. So, and then he just wanted me to come back this summer. So I was happy to be in Albany and it's a great area. I enjoy being there. And whenever we played games at Siena College, there was always things to do and places to visit. So I'm excited to be in an area where there's a lot of things going on and just to be on a great baseball team with the Dutchmen.
What's some of your favorite places to visit in Albany? I mean, what's one of your favorite things about it?
Whenever I'm in the area, I always go to Bellini's counter. It's just amazing. There's nothing like that around here. So I always make sure to hit that place up.
Yeah, it's great. Colin, next question for you here. It's going to be your first summer away from home, obviously, as you're a freshman this year. How did you decide to play for the Dutchmen, and how did you find them too?
Nothing special here. Coach Fay just called me one day, and he was like, "We got a great opportunity for you, Albany Dutchmen." And I was like, "Yeah, count me in." I'm excited. It's different, for me. It's gonna be my first summer away from home, as you said, and I don't know. It's different. I'm excited. When you asked that first question to everyone, what did you love about it? That's what I'm excited to experience.
Do you have any preconceived notions of Albany in your mind? I mean, what are you thinking about? Have you ever been to Albany before?
I've never been to Albany. I'm excited to go up. I got no preconceived notions. I'm just ready to find everything out.
Yeah. Next up here, I want to get into how your guys' seasons are going so far. Mike, the first weekend of the season, you went 7 for 16 with a double, a home run, and 6 RBIs. How did you get back into the swing of live games so easily?
I think the main thing for this is that Coach Fay just really hammering away at practice. I think we had our new barn for a full season. We have a hitting barn with 2 cages, and we have 2 hack attacks, and we're hammering away at velo and working on our swing constantly and getting in there and getting extra work. And I think just building up confidence that way and having pitchers like Walker and other guys that we're facing live each weekend. We got in so many scrimmages before even playing against Canisius. Our confidence was ready to go. We were attacking fastballs early, and it just showed this weekend.
Yeah, this next question goes to Ryan here. Something you do have in common with Mike. You guys both hit 6 RBIs first weekend. You're both tied for third in the MAAC. Between the two of you guys, I mean, you guys can debate this. Who's coming out on top in that RBI race by the end of the season between the two of you?
I think we're gonna end up tying. We're gonna see each other's stats and we're gonna tie.
We're gonna tie. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably give it to Handal. He's got a little more juice than me. I'm not gonna lie. He's got a little extra pop in there. But I mean, it was a great opening weekend. Played two, we took two, and then we lost two. I mean, coming out opening weekend, you're just looking to get back on the field, get feel for things. I mean, we wish we won, but at the same time, it's just a blessing to be back out there. Preparation for the season, a lot of Coach Rossi had us facing live arms almost every single day, or as close to getting closer to the velo you want to get towards getting out towards your first game. So just the repetitiveness, going to practice every day, making sure you're getting your swings in, make sure you're lifting, stuff like that. Really big part of it. And then also I feel the energy. We haven't played in a year. I mean, our team came out hot this weekend, first couple innings. We really wanted to be out there. The energy was flowing. We were screaming and yelling. So really just being back on the field, the love of the game, I feel like that really drove us this weekend.
Yeah, you mentioned playing with lots of energy and playing even harder. I mean, this is just for any of you guys. Do you guys feel that there is a different energy in the park, even though there is no fans? I mean, do you guys feel just because you haven't played in a year, it's more bottled up and everything's coming out now? Do you feel more electricity in the air?
I definitely say there's some electricity in there. There's almost like that itchiness feeling that you have when you get on there. You're like, let's go, like let's ready to go, and you get that like aggression towards playing and you want to keep playing. So, and the weather's been beautiful, so how can you go wrong? You just want to be out there.
Yeah. Colin, next question is going to be for you here. You threw one hitless inning in your debut. How are you feeling during that? How are you feeling after getting your collegiate debut?
When I first got out there, it was definitely nerve-wracking. But, after I threw my first strike and got my first out, everything really calmed down. Took a deep breath and said, I've been on this mound a million times already, facing guys like Handal and some of our other hitters. So right after that, calmed down, got the next two guys out, and it was a really special moment going back to the dugout. All the guys congratulating me. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, one of your staff mates here, Walker, you haven't seen game action through the first 4 games. How do you stay ready? Whenever your number may be called upon, how do you just stay ready to go in that game whenever your coach needs you to?
Yeah, as a bullpen guy, you just always got to be mentally prepared because you never know when your number is going to be called, whether it's going to be for an inning or two, or if they just want me to face a left-handed batter. So it's during the week we throw live a couple of times, we get our pens in. So you got to stay mentally focused, and whenever the opportunity comes, I'll be ready to go.
Yeah, last question here is going to be for Ryan. You're the only Albany-born player in this group, and obviously to some extent, Mike and Walker have been around Albany. But just put all 3 guys on something. What's one of your favorite things to do in Albany, in the area? Maybe 1 or 2 things. Just put everyone on something to do this summer.
I mean, the track, Saratoga track, it's not really in Albany, but it's a short drive. Definitely freshman year, I know Handal and some of the boys went up to the track, and that's something not many people get to enjoy. So having that in the summertime, and also there's Lake George and other landmarks around here where you can go and do a bunch of fun things. More in Albany, you're going to get more of the scenic city stuff. You're going to see tall buildings and stuff, get some good food, go down towards the river. But if you really want to go explore, there's great things outside of Albany too. So it's a good hub of places to get stuff done, do stuff. It's a good place to be for the summer.
That sounds like a good endorsement of Albany to me. We're going to wrap it up here. Ryan, Colin, Mike, and Walker, thank you all for joining me. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys out there this summer.
Thanks, Joe. Can't wait.